Okay, so today's January 13th, and before I even start anything, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing. It means a lot. It's increasing, but so it's January 13th, and we have 45-degree weather right now. It's been staying like this kind of all week, so ice fishing is pretty much done. I don't think we're gonna get any. So we're at a pond while everything's pretty much still like melting at this point. Some lakes have like half the ice left on them. We're gonna fish, and I brought one bait, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So let's just see if we can catch anything. All right, so the bait we're using today is a blade bait, and I don't usually use this bait. I tend to only use it in like really late fall and like real early winter. But I don't ever really reel it in. I just jig it, like do a jigging motion back, and I tend to do pretty good with it in those conditions, perch and bass. So I'm just gonna fish that today. We're gonna work our way around the pond, maybe jump to another pond and see if I catch anything. Literally just snapped. What? Oh my god. You got that Ned rig on you? Really? You're not joking, are you? What the heck happened? It was literally a perfect knot. Okay, I went all the way home to grab a Ned rig to put on my rod, and I grabbed it, but at the same time I grabbed this Strike King lipless, threw it on one of my cranking setups, and I'm gonna throw that around because I really wanted to try and catch one on a blade bait, but it just seems like every time I try to catch one on a blade bait, I end up snapping off. I've attempted this like 3 times. So I'm gonna throw this lipless around, and it's a little bit bigger than I want it to be, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to get mud everywhere. There's one. It's not a bad one. I'll take it for January. There we go. Ooh, he's cold. Barely hooked. Let him go. There's one. Got him. A little smaller than the first guy. Right in the roof of the mouth. They're coming right out. There's one. There we go. There's the biggest one so far. Here we go. I think I figured the pattern out. It's probably pretty boring watching it until I get up to this point. It's ready to go. So I think I figured out the pattern of what they want. So that first one on this is probably pretty boring to watch, so I apologize, but I was counting anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds in my head, like silently, and then I would move it and I'd give it a little bump. And those last two, they both hit it when I've popped it, you know, so like popped it up, fell down, and then anywhere from like 8 seconds to like 10, right in that like 2-second range there, they've both been on it already, and I felt like I had another hit earlier. So I think I need to move it faster than how I've been instead of a lot slower, and see if I can pick a couple more up. Last cast. Well, that's a wrap. I managed to catch 3, so that's a good day in my books at least. It was a pretty successful day, especially for almost mid-January, and we have open water instead of ice. It's almost dark out, so we're gonna head home, but yeah, it was a pretty good day. Caught them on the Ned rig. Thought I had a pattern figured out, but oh well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.